What is up, my fellow gamers? Here to talk about some games. It's a nice day, because we're gonna piss off the Pokemon community. What is up, guys? Eddie Anime here, and today we are going to be ranking the starter Pokemon. All of them from all gens and all games, mainline. So basically, we have 5 tiers. Let me put you through those tiers. They are God tier, Fire, Alright, Not For Me, and Who Let This Happen? Reserved for the worst of the worst. We're gonna go through Gen 1 through Gen 8, obviously, and then the extra 2, and I'll explain why later. Disclaimer, I have not played Pokemon Sword and Shield yet, which I will also explain later. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alrighty, so first off, we have Bulbasaur. Now let me tell you guys something. Bulbasaur is underrated as hell, guys. Bulbasaur is actually the best, technically the best starter to use in Gen 1, and let me explain why. First gym, Brock, bam. Beat him easily, which Squirtle can too, but he can't do this. Second gym, Misty. Bulbasaur also beats easily. You guys see my point? And then after the second gym, you're already at a place where your Pokemon is high enough of a level, if you're one of those normal players that will over-level your starter, to where the rest of the gyms don't mean crap. Charmander, you're screwed for the first 2 gyms. Squirtle, you're good for the first gym. Second gym, you gotta fight a Pikachu or something to take care of it. But besides that, I don't really hate Bulbasaur at all. I used to not like him as much, but he's cool. So I'll put him in Fire. I think that's a pretty fair placement. Next, we have Charmander. Now, Charmander was never my first go-to Pokemon. It was always Squirtle, but Charmander is cool. And his evolution is one of the bigger faces of the franchise, Charizard, so we can't take that away from him. I'm going to have to put him in I'll put him in Fire, yeah. Just because of how cool Charmeleon is, and Charizard's pretty dope as well. Let me also explain something before we move on. The criteria for this is off of not only coolness of them, sometimes based off of gameplay. I'll put in input can come from their evolutions or just their impact on the game itself, or how big they are or how recognizable they are. It's just all the great things a starter needs, I feel. And obviously personal bias will be in there. So let's keep going. Next, we have Squirtle. I'm gonna put him in God tier based off of pure bias because he's my very first Pokemon starter ever. And for anyone that knows, your very first Pokemon starter is precious and nothing will ever replace that. Now tell me I'm wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong, bro.
Next, we have Chikorita. Why the hell would you pick this as your first Pokemon? First off, it's kind of a garbage Pokemon. Second off, its evolutions and itself are ugly, bro. I mean, Chikorita's fine, but I just feel like they're not needed. Bayleaf and whatever the hell the last one is, they're just not needed. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but some of these are white, some of these are like black backgrounds. I thought since they're all PNGs, they all would be black backgrounds or all white backgrounds, but no, that's not the case. So now I got some jumbled up different colors, and it's just ticking me off. Next, we have Cyndaquil, who is going in God tier above Squirtle. I'm not gonna rank them like that actually, but still, I'm putting them in God tier at the front. Because even though I started with Gen 1, Gen 2 is when I really got into the Pokemon groove of things. I was probably 6 or 7 playing Pokemon Gold or Silver or Crystal for the first time. I don't remember which one. I had all of them. But Cyndaquil is probably my favorite starter Pokemon. And Typhlosion and even Kulava are goated. It just helped Gen 2 shape into my favorite gen until this day. And I just can't really say much more. As a fire Pokemon, it's explosive. I like the fire Pokemons for the most part. And that's all I really got to say. So let's just move on. Next, we have Totodile. Now, Totodile was never really my first choice. I played him through with Totodile in that like once because I'm never picking Chikorita, but I do play through them most of the time with each starter at least once. But as a normal natural opponent to Cyndaquil, when you choose Cyndaquil, Silver will pick Totodile obviously to steal from Professor Elm. I think it's Professor Elm on Gem 2. It's been a while. So as a natural enemy to me, I respect him and how hard he'd be sometimes, even though he wasn't really that hard because I was over-leveled the hell out of my Pokemon. But I'll put Totodile in Fire. I think he deserves it. Next, we have Trico. Now, Gen 3 is tricky because out of all the Pokemon games, I've only played Gen 3 through like 3 times. All the way, which is very little compared to the rest of the gens, besides like the newest ones. I mean, I still haven't played enough to, know everything and know who I'm gonna put where, but Trico, I've never actually played through with him, I don't think, but I'm gonna put him in Alright just because I don't personally like him that much, but he's not bad. So Alright is fine, I feel. Torchic, just because of Blaziken, can go in God tier. Blaziken is one of the coolest Pokemon ever. If you try and at me, you'll get ratioed. I'm just kidding, but obviously Torchic has got to get respect for Blaziken, bro. Alright, now next on the list, we got Mudkip, who I didn't really care for, or even Marshtomp that much, but Swampert, Same thing as with Blaziken, is such a Chad that I think I'm gonna have to put him in fire, which obviously isn't the same as God tier, but you know, it's still fire, bro. Like, I would take a fire. Next, we have Turtwig. Now, Turtwig is another case where I don't care much for the base design, but most grass Pokemon are good Pokemon, so I will give him that he's a good Pokemon to use. But Torterra is the reason why it'll go in fire, because Torterra is a fire Pokemon, bruh. Not literally. There's gonna be someone that takes that out of context and be like, and oh man, I'd get rinsed by Pokemon Instagram, Pokemon Twitter. I'm already scared of the Pokemon community. I've been trying to fly under the radar for them. That's why I never started a Pokemon channel and I did an anime channel instead. So like I wouldn't get rinsed for my Pokemon opinions, but I think we're good. Next we have Chimchar, who I didn't pick myself. Actually, did I pick myself? I don't remember. I just remember that Infernape is God tier. I like all of his evolution line, and the Pokemon anime helped me like him a bit. As much as I'll talk crap about the Pokemon anime, this was a cool part of it, Chimchar. So I'll put him in fire. You guys might think I have too much in God tier and fire, but there's not. Like, it's easy to please me when it comes to Pokemon. They just gotta be cool, you know? I don't hate much of the Pokemon. If anything, the newer ones have been liking less and less, but I will get there when I get there. Maybe not even less and less, because I don't know. We'll see. Next, we have Piplup, who I will put in alright. I think Piplup's cool, cute. I like Empoleon a lot. It's just not for me as much. Even though I have the tier not for me, I'm not going to put him in not for me. Or her. I'm not going to assume the Piplup's gender, okay? Next, we have Snivy, who is a little shit. So annoying. Always gets on your nerves and has just that weird look in his eyes, and I love it. Snivy is amazing. Snivy is actually like I need Snivy swagger. Snivy is just there chilling, bro. He doesn't care what you think, and if you want to mess with it, it's gonna beat your ass, bro. Next we have Tepig. When I first played Gen 5, I was like 10 to 12 maybe. I think I was like 10 or 11, and I chose Tepig. But now looking back, Tepig and its evolutions are kind of trash. I'm gonna put it in not for me, because I know there's a lot of people out there that do like Tepig and its evolutions, but it's just not for me. Looking back, I would have chosen either Snivy or Oshawa, who I like a lot more for different reasons. And technically, Tepig's not very useful in battle for me personally, so yeah. But next we have Oshawa, who I actually really like its evolutions, even though I think Samurai, I think is the last one, is kind of exaggerated, but it's cool. Duat, though, is such a Chad. I will put Oshawa. Ooh, this is hard between fire and God tier. Oh, man. Crap. You know what? I'll put in fire. Yeah, I'll put in fire. Next, we have Chespin, who, if it wasn't for its ugly middle Pokemon evolution, it would probably be higher. I don't mind Chespin. I think Chespin itself is cool. I think the last evolution is fine. I'll put him in alright. It's an alright Pokemon. It's a decent Pokemon. It's good to use. You know, cool. It's just not my favorite. But next, we have Fennekin, who I will actually also put in alright, because, you know, out of Gen 6, there wasn't really much there for me that I was like, oh man, I need this. But Froakie was an exception, because Greninja is goated. And I don't like to point at the Pokemon anime because I don't really like crediting it for nothing. But Greninja in Pokemon X and Y, Ash's Greninja and the Ash Greninja thing was so goated. I just had to get Greninja for myself when I finally got my hands on Pokemon X. Froakie is God tier. Argue with me if you want. I do not care. Oh yeah, you also might notice I finally got a chair. My boy John, sub to him. His link will be in the description. His channel thing is right here. If you can see that. That's his channel. He gave me his old chair. So now I don't have to use this recliner thing that's broken. I get to use a real chair that's... one of the wheels is broken, but it doesn't matter. Next, we have Rallet. I think Rallet's last evolution is kind of cool. His middle evolution's ugly. Its base form is actually pretty cute, though. I'll put him in... I'll put Rallet... this is hard. I don't like putting too much Pokemon up here. And I don't want to overflood fire. But I'll just keep him in fire for now. Might move Rallet down if I change my mind later. Next, we have Litton, who I did choose in Pokemon Sun and Moon because multiple reasons. First off, I really like Litton's design. I don't know how I feel about Incineroar's design, but as a Pokemon to use, I do see a lot of people using Incineroar in the Pokemon, like, championships or, like, the matches that they do for the actual, like, I guess, competitions in the video game. So, you know, as a Pokemon, it's a good Pokemon to use. And I love Litton's design. It's nice. It's cute. It's a nice little cat. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And I almost went with Popplio, but you know what? I just had to go with Litton. But I will put Popilo. I don't know, Popilio and fire. Yeah, I'll move Popilio down. Next, we have the Pokemon Sword and Shield Pokemon, which I actually have not played Pokemon Sword and Shield yet, but I do have them. Let me go grab them real quick. Look at that. Bam. Let's see, I'll make it say Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield. Bam. But yeah, I don't remember which one I opened already and put in the game. Okay, so I put Shield in, and I played it, made my character, and then saved and quit. I still haven't even chosen my starter, actually, now that I think of it. Okay, this video has turned into who am I choosing in the newest gen as my starter. So now I gotta check out the evolutions. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, Sobble's evolutions are ugly. We're not going with Sobble. Now it's, I guess I'm having Scorbunny and Grookey, but which one will I choose for Shield? The first one that I'm playing? I think I might have to go with Grookey. I actually kind of like its evolutions. Scorbunny's evolutions aren't exactly the best, especially Cinderace. Because now I'm actually remembering what they all look like, not just these little 8-bit versions. I do like Scorbunny, though. Scorbunny's cool. Grookey's is probably the best, if I'm being honest. Sobble is a really great Pokemon, but the other two, I just couldn't be asked. So, now with that knowledge, we're gonna put Grookey in God tier. May not deserve it, but I don't care, just because I'm picking him. Scorbunny, we'll go in alright. And we'll put Sobble in Who Let This Happen. Actually, we'll put Scorbunny in Not For Me. Yeah. Okay, next we have Evie and Pikachu. Because Pikachu's a starter in Pokemon Yellow, which I did love, even though it's based off the anime I talk crap about. And Evie is a starter for your enemy in Pokemon Yellow, which is Gary or Blue, or whatever you want to call him. And also a starter in Let's Go Eevee. So we'll put Evie in Fire. I love Evie. Actually, we'll put Evie in God tier. This is going to sound so normie, but Evie is good. Evie and Pikachu are both God tier. Okay, I love them both. They both have made such an impact. They're the faces of the franchise, and no one can argue that. And they're both lovable Pokemon. And Eevee has amazing evolutions. Pikachu's evolution's kind of weak, but Pichu is great. So it evolves off of a cute Pokemon. Let's see if I want to change anything. Do I want to change anything? I think I'm going to put Fennekin in Not For Me, which means the Not For Me is exclusively Fire right now. But I might also put, I think we're just going to keep it at exclusively Fire for Not For Me, I guess. And that's it for my starter Pokemon tier list. Who would you put in the different tiers? Do you agree with my list? Do you hate my list? Well, let me know in the comments, and I will be sure to read them and respond to them. If you guys want more Pokemon videos, also tell me. But if you like this video, press the like button. And if you want to see more videos, let me know by subscribing, because then you tell me that my content is worth subscribing to. And I'm like, oh shoot, I need to make more videos for these people that like them. Road to 2,000, like I said, we're on the grind. And I don't know if you noticed, but I've been doing these manga chapter reviews lately. And don't worry, those are just on the side. Those will not be affecting these normal videos that I put out every other day, or try to at least. So it's fine. Also, the Weebordo podcast will be back this Saturday. So be sure to subscribe to that channel, link in the description. Also subscribe to my personal channel, which I will start putting non-anime videos on soon. It will also have a link in the description. It's called Kazakage right now, but it might not be in the future, but we will see. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I do love Pokemon still, ever since forever, so I really would love to make more videos on it. Even though I played all the games and all the games of recent, I'm not as into the whole lore of it as I used to be into everything. So I will need to brush up on it some more, so give me some time on just specific random Pokemon. Like I used to know every Pokemon up until like the end of Gen 5, and then I just stopped playing for a while. Finally came back to X, Sun and Moon as well recently in the last year, and now obviously Sword and Shield. But yeah, I'm probably gonna crack these open after I finish editing this video. So, you know, I hope you guys have a great day, though. I hope you play some Pokemon if you want. I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas as well. It's been a couple days. Hopefully, you're enjoying your presents. I know I am. I got a soccer ball, so we're going to do a crossbar challenge video soon on my personal channel. My battery has been saying battery low for like the last 5 minutes, and I'm surprised it's still alive. But yeah, like I've been saying, have a good day. Be sure to just keep on vibing, and peace.